Number 12, say if during the transition a person who lives in a resource-based economy becomes noticeably inactive or does not seem to be contributing anything to society, possibly because of their value system not being fully adapted to be more productive in this new type of economy or something of the sort, how will this person be dealt with, and how can the citizens' activities and, for lack of a better expression, work output be recorded? I would love to hear an answer from either you or Jacques and Roxanne. That's a very interesting question. First, you're basing that question on the assumption that everyone would have to do some role. The unique thing about this system, which would probably cause some confusion in a lot of people's minds because of their value systems today, given this, earn your living by the sweat of your brow mentality, is that you really would only need a small percentage of the population to run what's happening. A lot of people could live their lives in a way where they didn't necessarily have to contribute, but the interest is for them to contribute. And I believe that people would get rather tired of their leisure after a certain point. People do like to create and they like to work. Children don't just, children can be conditioned into all sorts of lazy behaviors, but very often children have a natural curiosity. I would say if there is such a thing as human nature, it would be a sort of natural curiosity of the human being to want to learn and discover and explore. I don't think I've ever seen a child that doesn't think that way. If it sees something new, it likes to run up to it. It doesn't have the inhibitions. I see children in the subway and they look right at you and they look right in your eyes because they don't even think about the ridiculous social norms that we've concocted where we're kind of afraid of each other and you're not supposed to look at people or whatever. There's a general curiosity that I think will flourish as people break their conditioning and restriction based on specialization and the drudgery of labor that they go through today, where they will get to a point where they want to participate in society. So I would have to void your question ultimately, because there's really no regulation of people in that regard. This can work. It's a system of unfolding. So I hope that answers your question. And I'm going to move to Jacques and Roxanne now. Let's get them on the line.